On the edge of a winding cobblestone street, beneath the flicker of antique lampposts, stood a tiny gray kitten named Whisker. Born in the quiet countryside, Whisker had often heard whispers from the travelers who passed through, tales of a shimmering place called the City of Wonders. They claimed it was a world unlike any other, where buildings touched the sky, streets hummed with music, and every corner held a bit of magic waiting to be found. With nothing to tether him to his quiet village and a heart full of curiosity, Whisker decided it was time to see this fabled city for himself. And so, one morning at dawn, he padded down the dusty trail that led to the horizon, the sun rising like a golden promise ahead. When Whisker arrived at the city, it took his breath away. Towers of glass reflected the glowing orange sky, and cobblestone streets paved the way to markets bursting with colors, scents, and sounds he had never imagined. Lanterns floated midair, their light dancing above vendors selling sparkling trinkets and potions that glimmered in tiny bottles. But the most extraordinary thing was the feeling in the city. The air itself seemed alive, buzzing with possibility. Yet for all its wonders, the city was vast and unfamiliar, and Whisker was just a tiny kitten trying to navigate its great expanse. His ears twitched nervously as he scampered between bustling feet, trying to stay out of harm's way. His journey seemed overwhelming at first, but then, as if the city itself took notice of him, something magical happened. As Whisker turned a corner, he spotted a golden thread glimmering faintly on the ground. It seemed to pulse with a quiet energy, leading him through alleys painted with murals that moved, past fountains that played melodies as water surged. He followed the thread, his heart racing with a mixture of fear and excitement. It wasn't long before his journey was noticed. A group of pigeons, plump with city life, flapped down to walk alongside him. They offered tips, a shortcut here, a street to avoid there. Then came a cheerful street magician with a top hat, who bent down to stroke Whisker and handed him a tiny sparkling key. "It'll show you where you belong," the magician said with a wink. Whisker tucked the key under his fur, unsure of what it might unlock. As night fell, the golden thread led him to the heart of the city, a hidden courtyard bathed in moonlight.